Hi, I'm Aaron Hutcherson. I'm a food writer here at the Washington Post, and I'm here with the one and only José Andrés. And today we're cooking a red snapper Suquet from his latest cookbook, World Central Kitchen.
Which is not my book, it's a book of the people. Because it's been hundreds, if not thousands of people that made this book possible. And there is no recipes, but stories of the people. And different circumstances that allow us to be successful in very complicated situations. This dish was not any different. We were in Beira in Mozambique after a huge cyclone destroyed big parts. We had fish and we had potatoes. So I made a fish and potato stew inspired in a place I grew up, Catalonia. The Suquet, which is the fisherman, and the word Suquet is like little juice.
Gotcha.
Little soup. Suquet, el Suquet. And the little juice is, yes, it's a stew that marriages the fish and the potatoes, and that's what you're gonna see.
Excellent. So should we get started?
Yeah, too much talking, no? All right, so, red snapper.
Red snapper.
But listen, red snapper, we know, it's expensive fish. Buy a fish you can afford. Monkfish you can do it. You can even do it with some blue fish like mackerel, which I love. Maryland blue crabs. Ooh. Same.
Sign me up.
You can be doing it with the shrimp. You can do it with Maine lobster. So we're gonna go and we're gonna start making the picada. Let's go. Can you light up this one?
Yes.
Using all the bread allows you to do two things.
It'll be drier and can get crisper faster.
You got it. And so we're gonna get, and you're gonna put some olive oil there. So now we're gonna start toasting the bread. So you're gonna light me this one up. And this is what you're gonna do. So look at, I have here already some garlic. Yeah, I'm not the best garlic peeler in the world, I realize. I'm gonna be cutting these tomatoes. So maybe the recipe tells you 4 medium tomatoes, but when recipes tell you 4 medium tomatoes, it's so inconsistent. So don't annoy yourself with what 4 medium tomatoes. Use the quantity of tomato you feel is the right one.
Go with your heart.
Boom. And so you're gonna get the grater, and you're gonna be grating this tomato in the very thin one. You see this one? And this is very simple. This is almost like music. And you see how the tomato?
Just goes right there.
Okay, it's very important that the tomatoes are very ripe. It's the best. If you don't have fresh tomatoes and you have canned tomatoes, just use the canned tomatoes. Why? Because canned tomatoes are great, because the canned tomatoes are canned when they are so ripe. So fresh tomatoes are great because we use it, but very often I also use the canned tomatoes. Boom. And now you have the skin. That's it. So you're gonna be my guest and you're gonna do the rest of them. Very good. So take a look what I do. I smash it, and then I'm gonna chop it until we have chopped garlic. There's so many ways you can do it. I like to smash it, I don't know why. It's because I release more juices. Okay. So you see the garlic, very, very chopped. All right. This way. Look at, I'm adding the garlic here.
All right. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm going around you. All right. Are you sure this was induction? So here you are with the best Washington Post cook food writer, and we are using a pot that we don't know. This pot is made for induction. I mean, is this for induction?
It says so.
Is this induction? It's induction. It says induction. So what we've done to you, my team here, Jesus and company, are telling me that this pot doesn't want to work in the middle, but this pot wants to work on the left. Is this a political pot? Is this a political pot that doesn't like to be in the center and another side wants to be in the left? Maybe. But as you see, for everybody to be equal, we're cooking on the left and we're cooking on the right. Therefore, we believe in everybody if they are respectful people to fellow citizens. Okay, people? So, people of America, it is time for a new pen. Because we've been here already 45 minutes, even the amazing editor is gonna look like it's been only a minute and a half, because they are very magical people. And this is a new pen.
Is that gonna be big enough, or do you want?
No, because I don't like those to make the suquet. Suquets always need to be done in a more shallow pot. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna put it here. So what we're learning in World Central Kitchen book, that you adapt. So concentrating in the picada, we're gonna be putting some almonds. So you have some almonds over there. I'm gonna add a little bit more of oil, believe it or not. And you're gonna put them in. And we're gonna toast them, but we wanna toast them without burning them. It's important because almonds will get a fairly bad bitter taste. Oh my God, look at what's happening. This is what we call the garlic is dancing. And I mean, the garlic you see, all the tiny pieces, they are really moving in this kind of olive pool. So when I say the garlic is dancing, this is good. I don't want the garlic to get color. I just wanted to start dancing, get this kind of nice aroma that is not already raw garlic. We will add some raw garlic later on, you'll see. But in this moment, is the moment. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. You see, it's not getting any color, but the aromas are everywhere. How is the bread? You see the bread is getting very, very hard. In a way, what you're doing is dehydrating the, and this is good. So here I don't want it to be very quick, but I have something very important, which is pimentón, a Spanish paprika that is slightly aromatic, slightly smoky. You can use Hungarian, but the Spanish pimentón, if you're making a Spanish dish, is the way to go. Now, you don't have a Spanish pimentón, don't put it. But a pimentón is going to be very important. Without it, will not be the same. And now you see, I got even more color I wanted. But in this moment, I'm going to put a spoon of paprika. And I think I even put too much. I don't mind because I like it. I toast a little bit. Can you smell it?
I can.
But I need to go quick because if not, burns. Now I add the tomato. Take a look how simple. And now what we're going to be doing is the sofrito. This is going to be slowly but surely reducing until the tomato becomes from this kind of pale red color to a nice and vibrant, deep red color with the sweetness and everything is going to be developing. I'm going to add a little bit more of oil because I can and because olive oil makes things better. And my friend, what you're going to do now with this, make sure everything is perfectly mixed so we don't burn any of the pimentón.
Sounds good.
Great. Okay, take a look. You see the almonds? You see, they're toasting and they're getting a nice color without burning. You can stop the fire here. And I'm going to leave it in the pan because I'm going to allow, with the fire off, the bread to get, if anything, even drier. So it has almost no moist. And the almonds, you get the nice brown you see right now here. This is a great tap on its own. I get some Maldon salt. I put them, I sprinkle. And you get the best fried almonds in the history. So as you wait, you can already be. But you see, that is slightly in between raw and toasted. I need them to lose all the moist for two reasons. They are better, they are crunchier, and they are going to be easier to smash into a puree if they have no moisture. Now we forget. This, we keep boiling, we keep reducing. Move with me. So now, I have here potatoes already peeled. What potatoes? Whatever potatoes you have. But what you really want is a potato is not too new. Much of those starches are going to be mixing and are going to be mingling, giving certain level of thickness to the sauce. I'm putting the knife in one of the edges, and then
just breaking it off.
Put again, and you see it breaks. What breaks? Because if I cut it through in a perfect clean cut, the walls of the cut are going to be perfectly clean. But take a look where it broke. You see it's very rugged. All these little rocks, all these little pieces, little mountains on the surface of the potato, at the end, once they are boiled, is going to be released into the entire equation, creating certain level without you realizing of thickness into the sauce.
More surface area.
More surface area in more ways than one. And this is what I'm doing as you keep reducing that tomato. Because we don't want to burn. You have it at number 7, you can put it at number 5. Recipes is something that has to empower you to feel successful, not something like change you to feel unsuccessful. So take a look. Now we have the potatoes. I have plenty. How many? I don't know. I'm doing more or less the quantity of potatoes that they think they're going to be perfect for this amount of pan because I had to adapt. So you're going to think, is one potato perfect for one person? Great. So we're 6. You'll do 6 potatoes without overthinking it.
But you're cooking for thousands of people.
We are cooking for thousands of people, but the people doing that cooking, usually they are pros that know very well what they're doing. Now we got red snapper, one whole, bones. I know sometimes in America we are afraid when the fish looks at us, but see it that way. If the fish is looking at you, the fish is telling you, I'm good, I'm fresh, I want you to eat me, I want to be part of you. So don't be afraid with things that have the head like the shrimp. If you're going to eat the shrimp, at least give them the dignity to finish their last moments on earth fully embracing who they are. And the head is the tastiest part of the shrimp and of the lobster and of the blue crabs. This is not any different. I love the heads of any fish. So this is what we're going to do. I got this red snapper that is skinless, it's headless. What a sad way for this red snapper to go away. But it's okay. The good thing about the skin is that the skin has gelatin. And that gelatin is going to go into the dish and it's going to make the dish better. The great thing about the whole snapper is that it has the bones. So when you use a whole red snapper, you already got the stock. I'll show you. This one has all the bones. You see, I'm cutting the head right now. You see? And I want you to put that up and running. And I'm going to cut the head in 2. You see? You don't need to do that. You can ask your fishmonger to do it for you, and it'll be okay. All right. Now I did it. And now we got the head cut in 2. 1 and 2. You can take the eyes or don't. It's okay. Nothing happened to the eyes. Actually, they give good flavor to everything. But I'm going to take the mouth only because I feel like. And look at what I'm doing. I'm putting this piece of fish right there. And I'm putting this piece of fish, which is the head, without the eyes. But if you put the eyes, nothing happens. In there. Take a look what's happening. You're going to put more. I have this half of the fish that has the bones that I'm cutting myself. And I have only half of the bones in one side, but it'll be great. The only issue is that you'll need to be careful with the bones, but it's okay. And then I have this other piece of fish that also I'm cutting. Again, I'm using the whole red snapper, using the head, using the bones, and using all the meat. Again, you're going to be asking yourself, how much fish? Okay, I will say 1 piece is a little bit too small, but I will say 2 pieces is perfect. Now you know that you need so many pieces to feed 6 people. So now I'm serving myself a glass of wine. What are you doing there?
Just making sure it's not burning. Try not to get fired.
And you're drinking the wine?
Yes.
And I'm going to put some of the white wine. And in this moment, the tomato is saying, hey, baby, I'm so happy. The fish, take a look how beautiful it is. And I'm going to wait until it reduces a little bit. And in this moment, my friend, I'm going to be bringing, in the same glass I'm drinking, water. The one you reduce. You see the velvety, beautiful red color with it. And I'm adding water. And in this moment, what are we doing?
Making a stock.
You got it, my friend.
Yes.
In this moment, we're making the stock. And obviously, the head, and if I had some of the bones, the issue will be, is like the bones are going to start breaking, and you'll have a lot of bones. And if you don't like to be finding little bones and spines all over, you'll need sometimes even to strain the whole thing before we will go to the next step, that is adding the potatoes. But this is okay. On paper, this will be boiling a little bit stronger by now, but we are having issues today with this induction. But you see, we're moving.
We're moving.
And in this moment, I'm going to be putting the potatoes, because you see it's boiling already. The beautiful heads, the beautiful potatoes, the beautiful tomato, the beautiful pimenton. You can smell the aroma of the pimenton more than you will smell the flavor of the head. But very soon, you will start smelling too like the ocean is popping up. And it's because the fish already is releasing. And this is a good moment. I think I need a little bit more of a stock. This is something a recipe cannot give you. Because it doesn't matter how perfect the recipe is, the pot can be bigger or smaller, and you will need to know, do I want all the potatoes covered? Slightly covered more. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. And now I'm gonna keep this gentle but continuous boil. Holy cow. And because I wanna help this to boil quicker, I'm gonna cover it. Next time I need to listen to my teams that they told me the pot they want me to use and I told them no. And I'm paying the consequences. But look it's boiling.
It's boiling.
It's boiling. All right, so we're gonna start with the picada. And to the picada you put some salt. 1 garlic clove. And you're gonna come, my friend, and you're gonna start slowly but surely smashing this garlic clove in mortar with the pestle. I need to hear music. You need to start boom, 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 lemonade, boom, boom, boom. You're good, but you see you. The garlic is being completely smashed, and we got the bread, the almonds toasted. You're gonna put the almonds.
Okay.
And now the almonds are gonna be smashed too. Keep going. Why we put dun dun dun, pim pim, boom boom boom? Yeah, I think we need to take this seriously now. Okay, I think you're taking it to the edge.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Keep going, keep going. All right. I need it perfectly smashed. This is what picada is, this secret ingredient that at the end gives this extra layer of flavor, thickness, body. Very good. Now in this moment, we're gonna put some of parsley that I chop. Traditionally, is used sometimes, not all the time. The book doesn't have that. Parsley, I'm adding. And now is where the bread goes. And you're gonna understand why it's so important that the bread is crunchy. If the bread was not crunchy, you will be having a hard time. But even if the bread was not crunchy, I will have a secret for you. You will not use a mortar and a pestle, but you will use a blender, and you'll blend the whole thing. All right, so this is done. Look at how beautiful. We're gonna check the potatoes. I got the knife here. You see the color? They still need a little bit more cooking, not much more. We're gonna wait a little bit more. Now I want some evaporation, so now I'm taking this out.
Okay.
Because I need this to be not so much watery, and I need to start reducing. How much time we have? 10? We have fine, we're fine, don't worry. I am interviewing Susan Rice for my podcast, so I cannot be late. But now because I see you are in total control of this situation, I think I can go to see Ambassador Rice. And I will see once this is finished and once it's online if you succeeded or not.
Uh-oh. But while I still have you, so this leads the chapter all about hope. So can you just tell us about the power of hope and why hope is so important to the work that you do?
So hope is important. You see? No fish stock. Water. It's fascinating. Hope is all we got. Because without that, everything looks dark. Because without that, everything becomes impossible. But cooking is smart because you are solving a short-term problem. You do it hopeful. And you are not only giving hope to you and your teams that you can do something about it, but you showing up with this plate of food, you're giving hope to people that right now they see life in very dark ways. And when they see you come back every day and you're next to them and you're not solving every problem they face, they lost their homes, they lost their livelihoods. Maybe they lost people, family members and friends, but they cannot but give up. They cannot give up. They have to be hopeful that tomorrow will be another day. And by giving hope to the locals are the ones that become an essential part of the aid we provide, because at the end they are the ones that come up with a master plan to help everybody because they believe in themselves. And all of a sudden, you cannot stop. They become superhumans. And sometimes a plate is all it takes. It's already escaping the the knife. So technically, I could even say that the potato is done. So, because in this moment, I think it's a good moment, we're gonna come with the fish, and my friend, we're gonna put the fish in the potatoes. First, I'm gonna put the fish that had the bones. Why? Because the bone is gonna take slightly longer. I love to leave the tail because it shows that it's actually fish and no alien species that came from some other planet. This is good for people, and you see, I'm not even I'm removing the head. Even I could, because I like to eat the head. Okay, I'm gonna put this one here. And now I think, because I have the fish, I can put a little bit more of salt. But the important is that the salt is in the stock, in the soup. And that soup was already very good. And it still needs to reduce a little bit further. And look at what I'm doing. I put music again, and dan, 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 boom, 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 boom. And the potatoes and the fish are dancing. And you see, now with a nice, gentle, I don't know why we are only achieving a very big boil in the middle, but I'm adapting to the situation. You see that the fish is curling because the skin is kind of getting, but that's okay, that's part of the. And now, my friend, I have the picada that you made, very powdery, the bread, the almonds. And in this moment, I'm gonna start putting the picada above. And you are gonna have these little pieces of almond and of bread that is gonna give kind of a rugosity to the sauce that makes it to me far way more interesting than a perfectly smooth sauce. Are you with me?
Gotcha.
And because I'm mixing, the juice is absorbing the bread.
It's already, the consistency has changed a little
The
bit.
consistency is changing, the color even is changing. And I keep mixing, and I keep mixing. So take a look, my friend. You keep going, you keep going. Now it's time to try a little bit of the salt. You're gonna tell me it's amazing.
Amazing.
A little bit more salt?
I mean, I like salt, so yes.
All right, you're my kind, okay. My friend, I have to go because I'm late. I have somewhere else to go. You're gonna bring it down slowly. You're gonna let it there 2-3 more minutes. And my friend, you made an amazing Suquet.
Thank you.
Maybe the amazing food editor of the Washington Post, Mr. Yonan, is around behind the camera. Okay.
Aaron, hi, I'm Joe Yonan. I'm the food editor of the Washington Post, and we had a little swap out. So Jose had to run, and I'm here to see us through to plating this gorgeous Suquet, and you're gonna sample it.
The potatoes are tender, the fish is nice and cooked through.
It smells great. Wow,
Finish it off and
look at it. Be served with a piece of bread. It's beautiful.
now, time to eat.
The color is incredible. Mm-hmm. How is it?
Hot.
All right, you know, I don't actually eat fish, but I'm gonna taste the broth.
But yeah,
I'd like to taste the broth.
the broth is what makes it.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so great.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Joe.
That was Jose.
That was Jose.
And this is his red snapper Suquet from the World Central Kitchen cookbook. Thanks for watching.